A hide or skin is an animal skin treated for human use. Common commercial hides include leather from cattle and other livestock animals, buckskin, alligator skin and snake skin. All are used for shoes, clothes and other fashion accessories. Leather is also used in upholstery, interior decorating, horse tack and harnesses. Such skins are sometimes still gathered from hunting and processed at a domestic or artisanal level, but most leather making is now industrialized and large-scale. Various tannins are used for this purpose. The term hide is sometimes expanded to include furs, which are harvested from various species, including cats, mustelids, and bears. History. Archaeologists believe that animal hides provided an important source of clothing and shelter for all prehistoric humans, and the use continued among non-agricultural societies into modern times. The Inuit, for example, used animal hides for summer tents, waterproof clothes, and kayaks. Various American Indian tribes used hides in the construction of teepees and wigwams, moccasins, and buckskins. They were sometimes used as window coverings. Until the invention of plastic drumheads in the 1950s, animal hides or metal was used. Parchment and vellum, a kind of paper made from processed skins, was introduced to the Eastern Mediterranean during the Iron Age, supposedly at Pergamon. The size of weights and measures, one of the statutes of uncertain date from c. 1300, mentions rawhide, gloves, parchment, and vellum among the principal items of England's commerce. A standardized shipload of leather consisted of 20 dicker of 10 cow hides. Rabbit and squirrel skins were traded and taxed in timbers of 40 hides each. Skins were also traded in binds of 32 or 33 skins each, while gloves were sold in dickers of 10 pair and dozens of 12 pair. The parchment and vellum was traded based on dozens of the original sheepskins from which they were prepared. Rare furs have been a notable status symbol throughout history. Ermine fur was particularly associated with European nobility, with the black-tipped tails arranged around the edges of the robes to produce a pattern of black diamonds on a white field. Demand for beaver hats in the 17th and 18th century drove some of the initial exploration of North America, particularly in Canada, and even prompted wars among native tribes competing for the most productive areas. Natural leather continues to be used for many expensive products, from limousine upholstery to designer cellular phone cases. There are, however, many forms of artificial leather and fur now available, which are usually cheaper alternatives. Production. Animal hides are stretched, dried, and tanned. Most hides are processed from domesticated animals. The most common wild animals used for fur, mink and rabbit, are similarly raised in captivity and farmed. Some others, including lynx and wolves, are still trapped in the wild for the fur used. Presently, hides are mainly used as clothing, particularly as coats and footwear. It is also used for bookbinding. Many traditional drums, especially hand drums like the pandero, continue to be made using natural hides. The alligator drum was formerly important in Chinese music. The Chinese sangxian and Okinawan sanchin are usually prepared from snake skin, while their Japanese equivalent, the shamisen, is made from dog skin in the case of students and cat skin in the case of professional players. The African-American banjo was originally made from skins but is now often synthetic. Hides is used as a slang term to refer to a drum set. Kangaroo leather is the most common material for the construction of bullwhips. Stingray rawhide is a common material for the grips of Chinese, Japanese, and Scottish swords. Pig skins are processed as pork rinds. Rabbit fur is popular for hats, coats, and glove linings. Controversy. Animal rights activists generally protest the use of animal hides for human clothing. Forms of protest range from PETA's semi-pornographic "I would rather go naked than wear fur" campaign to assaults where valuable furs are damaged with paint.